up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Driving with Randy. I am your host, Road Rage Randy, and today we have a very special podcast. No, it's not really very special. It's another podcast, but it's going to be a good one. Now, our first objective here is to get out of the driveway. So it has currently snowed, I'd say about a foot. 8 inches. 6 to 8 inches, I'd say, is what we've got. And I want to go get some food and talk about the XFL. So our first goal is to get out of the driveway. Here we go. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Roll down this window. Can't see out of it. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Look at that. And we're out. Now let's see if the garage closes. Wow, the garage closed too. Oh my God, it was such an eventful morning. It was really a struggle. I needed to take my dog for a walk this morning. It was a blizzard and snow kept interfering with the lasers as far as opening and closing the garage. So getting it open was easy, but closing not so hard. And my parents are out of town, so I didn't know what to do. I really was just struggling. I didn't know how to manually close it. You just got to pull a string, and it ended up all working out. I got it manually opened, manually closed, and it's working automatically again. So it's still currently snowing, but I thought I'd do this little podcast here. The XFL started yesterday, and I did not get to see the game. It was really a fun. It was a fun day, but I didn't get to watch the XFL game. Like that, yesterday was beyond perfect. I had a fantastic day. I just, the XFL, we need to check it out. So today, we're going to be rolling through the stop sign here. Nope, look at that, professional. Got them anti-lock brakes in. You don't even lift up. You just hold it down and it gets the shit done. So the plan is, it is Sunday. I'm on vacation. I don't work for 10 days. So it's been 2 days. So that makes it 8 days. I don't work for 8 days. 7 at this point. Oh, it's Sunday. Well, after today, it'll be. You get what I'm saying. I work next Monday. So it's like 8 days. The plan is go get nachos. They're half off on Sundays. I've actually added to the nacho list, and the nacho list. I plan on making a podcast full of nacho reviews. There's been quite a few. I actually added 2 to the list this weekend, which is absolutely great. As I was saying, though, we're going to watch the XFL. If you don't know what the XFL is, well, I don't fucking know either, but all I know is Vince McMahon wanted to bring back the XFL. So he sold a bunch of WWE stock, he purchased XFL, and he said, I'm not running it, I'm just owning it. So he's putting all responsibility off to these other guys who know what they're doing. EMS, oh Jesus, we have a story about the EMS too, but that might be for another podcast later down the road. Not right now. We're strictly XFL. So his idea was, we're going to create this. It's going to be better than the NFL. So he took things that people don't like about the NFL, or what he thinks people don't like about the NFL, and he made different rules for it. Like, there's different kickoff procedures, there's different play clock. Is it called a play clock? Like the shot clock in basketball. They have different rules as far as spotting. You can two You can throw 2 forward passes per play. He made all these rules, and the whole point is he wants a fast-paced NFL game, or a fast-paced football game. And when it comes to the National Football League, the one thing that I just don't like is it's always been too slow for me. I feel like it's not fast enough. You know, they do a play, and then you wait a minute for them to get all set up and make another play. They do a play, they wait a minute. And it's just, it takes forever. And I didn't find any interest in that. Will I find interest in XFL? I don't know. But I like giving new things a try. So I figured today we're going to go give it a try. So I'm currently on my way to the restaurant in which I will watch it. Well, I'm assuming they're going to have it on. Oh, I'm assuming they're going to have it on. If they don't, well, I got nachos out of it. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm coming for nachos. I'm staying for XFL. That's the plan. And if the XFL is boring, well, then it's boring. And the good thing is, if the game is not on, it's supposed to start here in 30 minutes. I figured I'd arrive nice and early. 30 minutes. If it's not on their TVs, which it's fine if it's not, because I can catch another game later this evening. They have 2 games today. So I thought, let's do what I can to make this podcast come to life. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So I expect a full-on review, and I'm going into it with like zero knowledge. Now I do have a fully charged phone, so I might go ahead and look up news at the restaurant. Maybe I'll shoot a little podcast or give a little clip like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this, guys. The nachos are good. God bless you all, type of a thing. I don't know. This is an experiment. We're just going off of whatever I come up with. I mean, that's the whole point of the podcast in the end, guys. I do what I want. You guys listening because it's super casual like that, and you never know what to expect. So yeah, I'm gonna end the intro here, and we're gonna have a full podcast discussing the XFL when we come back. Well, oh Jesus, we're on a turn here and it's slippery. My brother said not to go drive, but wait, oh Jesus, I have to leave this in the podcast because there was some traction lost. Now there's a guy behind me. Oh boy, we'll talk to you guys in a little bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I am currently leaving this location. The nachos were good. So let me put it this way. Originally, I was a little upset because my nachos came really early and I had game. The game starts at 1. And they came very early. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to enjoy the nachos during the game. Well, you know what happened? They turned off the XFL. Well, no, what could possibly be more important than the XFL at this moment? Like, is it like some UFC? Is it some, I don't know. I don't even know. There's nothing more important right now than the XFL. And they turn it off for women's college basketball. I don't know a thing about basketball. College basketball? No. People don't watch college basketball. It's just, it irritates me because now, we're driving all over the place again. But I will say, as much as I was mad about the nachos not coming, since they turned the game off, I'm pretty happy my nachos came because I get to get the fuck out of that place. The bartender there, I just had water, but I sat at the bar because I didn't want to take up I didn't want to take up another seat anywhere. And the guy's just, he's really kind of a douchebag. I've had him before, and he doesn't talk to you. he doesn't seem to care. He doesn't try and find a common interest or start a conversation. He didn't even tell me to have a good day. He said, "Here's some change for you." I said, "Thank you." And then he walked away. Like, what's wrong with me that I should have left him my card and been like, "You're going to be on episode 89. This might be episode 89. I don't know what episode it is, but you know what I'm saying. Write down the episode that he's going to be on." So I'm sorry to have, you had to listen to this, but I'm currently on my way home, and we're going to flip that XFL game on for you guys and come back with a full review. Ladies and gentlemen, so I went and I watched the XFL from my home. Well, I need to blow my nose. Oh my God, this podcast is going to be something. I had big plans for this podcast, and I really just feel like that restaurant I went to dropped the ball. Oh, yes, I know. You guys love to hear that noise. Yeah, I really had some big plans for this here podcast, but it didn't end up working out. I don't know why. Well, part of it's because I went to that restaurant and see, like, I'm recapping for myself, even though I know what happened and you guys literally just listened to it. But see, I'm like a day later right now, and I really feel the need that I need to go get some hot chocolate because I just took my dog for the walk and it's cold as balls out. So we're gonna go ahead and get some hot chocolate. But what I was saying is that I gave the XFL a try. I went into it open-minded, and I don't know. It still just was not interesting to me. I can tell it's definitely faster paced than the NFL, which is great. That's one of the things that I did not like and I was looking forward to. But at the same time, it was still just slow. I think it's great that football is one of those things that can really bring people together, or I guess technically it can bring you apart as well. There's a lot of rivalries around, people argue over stuff, but it's definitely a sport that brings people together, having parties with everybody, and it's just, I always see people on Twitter going at it with each other, just loving the sport. It's always trending. I don't know if XFL was trending yesterday, but I gave her a try. I don't remember the teams that were playing. I want to say it was the Vipers and the Renegades, maybe. It was not what I wanted from the XFL. I was really looking forward to, hey, maybe this is the start of something. Maybe I'll watch the XFL and then we'll consider the NFL the off season. Because, that's what the XFL is doing. They're considering the NFL is considering the XFL the off season. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, boys. Anyways, let's get off the topic of XFL because I don't have a lot to say about it. I turned it off. I probably gave it 10 minutes and I shut her down. It was not up my alley. Let's go ahead and transition into some other topics, do some random mumbling around like we always do. One of the big things here that happened was in 3 days I added 3 new nachos to the list. I think that is absolutely fantastic. For those of you that don't know, we are working on a nacho review podcast where I just spend the day going over nachos. And what I'll, honest to God, probably do is, what is going on here? We got this guy's flashers on. This is a roundabout. You're supposed to keep moving, not stop with your flat. Oh, it's the sign. It's the local sign guy. I think that's reasonable excuse. He has to go out and remove all the signs from the area that are no longer important. But I think what we're going to do for that nacho podcast is we're going to sit down, we're going to have a plate of nachos, and we're just going to discuss. We're going to go over each nacho from number 1 to, I don't know if I'm going to do it numerical, like how I have them rated. Probably. I'll probably do it that way. I think that's the way of going about this. We are currently trying to find parking in the gas station. Everybody's out this morning looking for, you know what? I'm going to do good, and I'm going to park a mile away over here. So I'll walk in and grab my hot chocolate. But it's honestly just cold as fucking balls out. Oh God. I left my dog upstairs. I really hope there's nothing on the table for him to grab. I'll be right back. Hot chocolate time, boys. Okay, so I'm back. My fucking phone, I was so angry. You guys have zero clue how angry I was. I'm legit. All right, I'm going to go run some errands. I'm going to record this podcast because I have to get a podcast out, right? And then my fucking phone died. I left at like 30%. And nope, it's just like, nope, not today, dude. Dead. So that it died while I was speaking. So the whole point of that story was go out on an adventure. I don't know what I said before it died, but like go out on an adventure. You're gonna have fun. Go do something. If we didn't go on an adventure, we wouldn't have had black light mini golf. And then what? Then guess what? We would have been at the same place we've gone before. So go out on an adventure. Go have fun. We took the train downtown. We just want to go on an adventure. We took the train downtown. Why? We had no plans. We legit, I'm like, let's get off right here. We start walking. Boom, Starbucks. She asks the guy, hey, or the guy says, what are you guys doing today? We're like, we don't know. We literally got on the train, decided, let's go find something. And you know what happened? He suggested a place. And we went on down to, God, I don't even remember what it was called. It's some place in Minneapolis. There was about 6, 7 restaurants, a little bar area. And by restaurant, I just mean like a concession stand type thing. You go, but they have more quality food than a concession stand would. It's pretty much a concession stand, and you order your things, and then they got like a lounge area. I guess they had like an arcade upstairs. We didn't go upstairs at all to go look, but I don't know. It ended up being pretty freaking cool, and all because we went out. That's the only reason. We decided we're not going to have plans today. We're just going to do whatever happens. And whatever happens ended up in train ride, ended up blacklit mini golf. Go out there and have fun. And as far as this phone dying on me, this podcast has went from XFL to spontaneous adventures to my phone dying and pissing me off. I'm actually on my way right now to go to the grocery store. I'm gonna have some good stories for you guys later in the week, as I'm taking the train tonight to go skate around US Bank Stadium. US Bank Stadium is opening up their doors for like a roller rink kind of a night. They have that on select Mondays and Wednesdays throughout the year, and we're having it. It's going to be absolute blast, I think. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be on the train by myself. I'm meeting up with a friend once I get down there, about an hour in, so I'll have a nice, good hour warm up, get my skate on, figure out how the floor is, if it's slippery or whatever. I plan on having a blast. It's going to be awesome. Again, that's kind of something that's out of my comfort zone in a way. I'm not one to go out to the, all right, go. Yes, sir. You were the first there, buddy, but I appreciate you waving to me. I felt like he was there first, so I let him go. But I know how some drivers are. They're like, I got there first, but you didn't get there first, and then they just go, and it's like, fuck you, dude. But yeah, out of my comfort zone a little bit, just going on an adventure. Usually I need someone with me to go on an adventure, but I'm doing it by myself today. And then, as you all know, Thursday I'm headed down to the great state of Georgia. We're going to be going to Atlanta, and I must say, I'm really looking forward to that. So Friday, I'm going to have a podcast all prepped for you guys. I'm probably going to record that tomorrow. I'll have the podcast all prepped. That'll release on Friday. And then the Monday I get back should be a podcast that I recorded from the airport. And I might record more than one, so you might get one of those next Friday as well. I don't know. It's awesome. I'm excited. It's going to be great content. Might have some guests that want to be on. We'll see. It's going to be a great vacation, and I'll make sure I have a full review of the vacation. I guess I'm going to end with that just because I know it's been super random with my phone dying, with the restaurant fucking me over and putting college basketball on. Yeah, it's been a heck of a podcast, lots of cuts, and I apologize for that, but stay tuned. There's going to be some good quality content in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys very much for being good sports about it. Go drop me a review on iTunes. Go drop a review on iTunes. Go head on over to Twitter, drop me a follow. You can head on over to my Twitter is @ThoughtsByRandy, and then you can head on over to, oh my goodness, I actually made it into a parking spot. That is a shocker. I couldn't see the lines because they're like the snow's covering it, but I actually made it into a parking spot. So there's that. Head on over to iTunes. We got a Reddit, r/driving with Randy. Thank you guys very much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.